why are you putting your RAM in the middle? The answer is simple, because I want to. Greetings one and all, and welcome to another Deckard Games retro PC YouTube kind of thing. Today I'm going to upgrade my Windows Me Ultimate build, or Windows Millennium if you will, because, well, I have one, a video which you can watch here on the channel, and on that video the goal was to build a very blue machine, and from the time period when the Windows Millennium was discontinued, or the main support has ended. I apologize for some construction that is going on, so I'll try to do something while editing the video, but sure, well, construction is indeed going on. And on that build I was using this thing here on the side, a very blue Gigabyte motherboard with a Athlon XP CPU, which I believe is something like a 1600 plus or 1400. It's something, don't really remember. I'll put it on the screen, and we are going to replace all of that, the board, the CPU, the CPU and the RAM, with this that, well, it is in front of me. And if you're asking why blue, I don't know, man, because the turn of the millennium reminds me of blue LEDs on computers. Don't really know why, but circa 2001, 2002, everything was blue. I don't know. Maybe because the blue LED manufacturing process got easier, something like that, because I don't know. The blue LED, by the way, was somewhat of a discover, or not discover, an invention from the 90s, I don't know, early 90s, something. And well, by the end of the millennium, everyone and everything was using blue LEDs, so the millennium reminds me of blue. That is why I chose to build a very blue machine, and yeah, we are going to upgrade it with this lovely motherboard model GA7VA-XFS. It has an X in there, so it has to be better, because everything that has an X on the name, I don't know, it is just better. Now, in all seriousness, the other motherboard, which is here on the side, well, it had AGP 4X, or 4 times. This one has AGP 8X. We also have on the other motherboard DDR266. This one is DDR400. And I don't know, we have some more stuff like onboard LAN, which I'm not really going to use, because I want to put a very blue network card. And what else? So yeah, it features USB, and the other doesn't, so there's that also. And it's a more modern motherboard, still around that time period, so yeah, why not use this one? And it's bigger, as you can see, it is bigger than the other, and I keep hearing that bigger is better, so I'm gonna take other people's word for it. So yeah, we are gonna put in here another Athlon XP. As I said, I believe this one is a 1600, not really sure, but this one is a 2000 plus, so it's faster. Not that it will make a lot of difference for gaming, because we are going to use the same GPU that I was already using, but still, for computing power, it will be faster with the faster CPU and faster RAM. The AGP 8 times doesn't really make that much of a difference, but well, it is faster nonetheless, so sure. Let's put the CPU in here. There you go. I'm doing things behind the camera. CPU is in place, and for RAM, look at that. It is also blue. We were using this green thing over here, but no, we have this module from Elixir, or Elixir, I don't know. There we go, it's that brand. 1 GB of RAM, it's the exact same amount as that one, but again, it is blue, not that horrible green thing over there. No, just look at that. Ah, I love it. So, and liking that one, I'm gonna put it in the middle, just to annoy people that may be watching and are panicking at the moment. Why are you putting your RAM in the middle? The answer is simple, because I want to. So I guess that is a pretty valid reason. Sure. So we gotta put a CPU cooler in there, and for CPU cooler we are going to use the same one. So I suppose we should take this guy out of here. For that I need a screwdriver, because yes, it's one of those where you need a screwdriver to remove it. Look at that, lovely. That one is from Thermaltake. So yeah, this one is thermal paste. I can't really see what CPU it was, but sure. That's not important at the moment. There you go. We don't even need to clean this, because I'm going to use the same thermal paste. There you go, some Arctic MX4. Just a little on the middle. And sure, we can move it around to cover the CPU die, because why not? There you go. Terrible, but it works anyway, so that's how we roll. Now that that is in place, we can put our CPU cooler in here. Again, I am not removing the thermal paste because it is the same, and there you go. Look at that. CPU cooler is installed. Where is my fan header? Well, this doesn't reach anymore, so I gotta take this out. Will it go in like this? Sure, there you go. Look at that, perfection. There you go. Look at that. You can't even see the wire. Suppose I should screw this back into place. There you go. Let us see if the other ones are in place. Yeah, everything is in there. So yeah, look at that. New motherboard, also blue and newer, and with some more features than the other one. New and faster CPU. It is the same amount of RAM, but again, DDR400 versus 266 on this one. So everything is better, and again, it's bigger. So oh yeah, I forgot something. Speaking of blue, I'm gonna use this. This is much newer than all of the other components. Well, this isn't a component, but sure. It is the Jonspo LB3. Looks like a Star Wars droid light strip Jonspo design, which is already out from its package, which is this very simple light bar. It plugs into a SATA connector, which I have on that power supply. And the cool thing about this one, well, at least for me, I think it is a cool feature, is that, well, let me get in closer. It has these, it's upside down, these very little dip switches, as you can see. And there you go. The instructions are just like this. It is red, or better, green, red, and blue. Green, red, and blue, and you just turn them on or off, and you can mix the colors and get some yellow with green and red and whatnot. If you put them all on, you get white and whatnot. So I don't know. I think it is a very cool little gadget for those who don't have any RGB headers on motherboards or old hardware, and they just want to illuminate the interiors of a PC case. I think it's cool, and it's just a simple thing. It is magnetic, so it will stay in there, and as you can see, it is set to blue, so everything will be even more blue. All that is left to do is to put our new old crap inside our new our old old PC case, but yeah, let's take care of that. And so here we have our Cooler Master Centurion 5, which, by the way, on the front panel, both the hard drive activity LED and power LED are blue. Again, man, I kid you not, when I say that in the early 2000s, everybody was doing blue LEDs. I'm not really sure why, but I'm not joking when I say that. So, yeah, just gotta get a few cables out of the way first, because these were all routed to our smaller motherboard, and this one is bigger. This one came from a pre-built, from a Siemens pre-built, something like that. Don't really remember now, but whatever. Ah man, I don't want to unplug cables. Ah, seriously? Sure, let's do it. You go in there. These will go in here. There you go. Maybe that's enough. There you go, more or less. Let's put a couple of screws in here to hold this in place. One in the middle. And there we are. There we are. So yeah, just gotta screw it in place. Well, I need more screws to this for this motherboard. The other one only needed 6. But again, this one is bigger. And there we are. So now I gotta plug some cables, which I'm not gonna bother you with it. And then we have to put our Janspo thing. Maybe it's gonna stay at the bottom, because why not? Sure, let's plug cables. So there you go, cables are plugged and connected. Our Janspo will indeed stay here at the bottom. I did put some zip ties where it was possible, although I'm not trying to cable manage much a Windows Me machine, but sure, it is time to put our cards back into place. I have this wire in here, which is from the exhaust fan. The other is down there, so sure, it will have to do. We will figure something out. Just check if the wire is okay. Sure, there you go. And we hide the wire in here. There you go, look at that, perfection. Ah, we also need to plug. There is my GPU fan header, there you go, which is controlled by the arrow gate at the front of the case. Perfection. Now we can put our very blue network card. Don't know if you noticed, but the GPU is also blue. This is a toolless design case, which is great. Now let's put our Hercules very blue sound card in there. Sound card at the bottom, as always. And our network adapter, which is also blue. And there you go. Look at that. It is much nicer, I believe. I also put a LED or blue LED fan in there, because again, blue, and lots of blue. So yeah, let's power this thing on and see if it works or not. I believe it does work, because all the drivers are already installed. Only the chipset is different, which is a very quick installation. And sure, let's give it a go, see if it's more blue or not. And there you go, my machine is in place. I am holding the camera because I want to see the blue thing going on. So yeah, and on this angle, which I usually shoot my videos, you can't see crap from the inside because my radio and whatnot is on the front. It's going to complain, sure. I told you it was going to complain, and holy crap, look at all that blue. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Look at that. And it's booting. Our Athlon XP 2000 Plus DDR400 Windows Me is booting. Well, the hard drive activity LED is, well, isn't connected properly, but it is working. Look at that. You have some Windows Millennium sounds. Ah, man. Let me just, well, all this was resetted. So it was too freaking loud. Even the front thing is blue. Ah, man. Ha! Look at that. Look at that 2000s, early 2000s magnificence. Ah. So, let us sit down and, well, put the camera down and try this thing out. Because blue. And so here we are sitting down. Our machine is plugged and connected. My mistake, well, the hard drive activity LED is indeed working. The power LED is badly or wrongly connected. Everything is working fine. There we have our Athlon XP 2000 Plus, 1 GB of RAM. Let's just open CPU Z for Windows 9X. There you go. Our Athlon XP Palomino 2000 Plus. Our main board from Gigabyte and whatnot. AGP 8 times. Max supported 8 times. Awesome. DDR400 and whatnot. And yeah, everything is just working fine. I did run 3D Mark 99. And well, surprise, surprise, we get exactly the same value as the older system. When it comes to the GPU, we had 7,386. Now we get something like 7,391. And well, that was to be expected. But on the CPU, we get 1,000 points more, which is pretty cool. So sure, I am indeed happy with the result. Let's just see if front USB is working or not. Ah, yes it is. Now I don't have to plug stuff in the back like a caveman, because, well, we have front USB, which is very, very cool. And yes, I am very pleased with this final result. I don't know, man. I think it suits a ultimate Windows Millennium machine. So yeah, I suppose we should play a couple of games, because, well, that's pretty much what I do. So yeah, let's try a game, because why not?
Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend. Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.
President Jacoby has asked the LSF to investigate the sudden destruction of Freeport 7. No word yet on whether it was accidental or a deliberate attack. The first handful of survivors arrived on Manhattan this morning.
We're here for medical. Is there anyone seriously injured?
One. Inside. Make sure he lives. He owes me some credits.
Your concern is touching. We'll do everything we can. It may take a while.
And there you go, look at that super fast screensaver animation that you can barely make something of it. And well, again, the purpose of this video wasn't to really play games. If this is a my Windows Me Ultimate Machine, there's a few features that I really wanted in there, like the DDR400, front USB, but especially AGP 8 times. Not that it makes a big difference, but back in the day, AGP 8 times was whoa, it's double than 4, so it's got to be cool. And well, again, it doesn't make that much of a difference when it comes to play games, but when it comes to computing power, yes, we have a more powerful CPU and RAM, and again, it's now even more blue, which for me screams early 2000s and screams Windows Millennium or Windows Me. Man, I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe I will upgrade the GPU in the future. I'll have to find one that it is blue, that is mandatory, because I want to. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because your support is always very much appreciated. Feel free to check my initial video on the Windows Me Ultimate PC. I have it right here on the channel, and as long as you are watching that one, check all the others. I have more Windows builds and reviews and modern GPUs, old PCs, new and old games and whatnot. Check those if you will. Remember that you can follow me on social media, because yeah, why not? Social media is a thing, as always. Thank you very much for watching this very quick thing that you just did. Until my next video, please do, as always, take care.